You know what this means when I've got this? It's Top 10 Tuesday, and you guessed it, Doctor Who themed. Stay tuned! Hello YouTube and welcome to what is Top 10 Tuesday, and today I am counting down my top 10 Doctor Who Doctors. Now I've done a list like this before, but over time I changed my point of views on each one, so here's a redo of it all. So let's get starting with my top 10 Doctor Who Doctors. This is based purely on my opinion alone, so none of you have to agree with this. Let's get started, shall we?
Number 10, the 8th Doctor.
So yes, the 8th Doctor. Now, I have very vivid memories of the TV movie. In fact, the other thing I do remember is seeing Sylvester McCoy regenerate into Paul McGann and the Master regenerate into Eric Roberts. I remember that scene being absolutely terrifying for me as a 5-year-old. But hey, I liked it now, and you know, I thought Paul McGann was a great Doctor. Plus, I've listened to a lot of his audio adventures from Big Finish, and also I liked how he came back in 2013 for his long-deserved regeneration scene. So that was in 10th place.
Number 9, the 9th Doctor.
The 9th Doctor. So he was like my first official Doctor who I got to know, and when I heard he was leaving in the same year, I was thinking, oh no, what's going to happen now? But then I thought, is this how they change him? They do this and that? And because we were a whole new generation of kids that didn't know what regeneration were, and I liked, you know, the 9th Doctor. I really wish he would have stopped for at least another series or something. But still, Christopher Eccleston did a great job with the leather jacket and the northern accent. Yeah, the 9th.
At number 8, the War Doctor.
The War Doctor. So physically, he is like the 9th Doctor. Well, the 9th incarnation, but he didn't call himself the Doctor in that life. He used his real name, whatever that is. I don't know what his name is. We all still thought of him as the Doctor, so Stephen Moffat just called him the War Doctor. It did answer the question though, which Doctor was it who fought in the Time War? Was it the McGann Doctor or the Eccleston Doctor? Now we know it was neither. It was the Hurt Doctor. And also, I liked how he started to regenerate into Christopher Eccleston at the end, and I got really excited by that, but then they cut it. They could have at least digitally altered it and put Christopher Eccleston's face on John Hurt's body. Anyway, that's the War Doctor.
At number 7, the 10th Doctor.
Alonzi! That was the 10th Doctor's catchphrase. So yeah, the 10th Doctor, he was like my Doctor of my generation, with the, you know, the sparkly smile, the long trench coat, the sneakers, the suit, the glasses. Yeah, he was just a great Doctor, and he was lovable. Also, my mum said he was good eye candy, apparently. And I did find it sad when he had gone, but looking at it now, I did think it did drag on a bit longer, and it was time to move on. But still, apart from that, I thought David Tennant was a great Doctor.
Number 6, the 11th Doctor.
Geronimo! That was the 11th Doctor's catchphrase. And yeah, the 11th Doctor. He was like, you know, the second official Doctor of our generation. I mean, yeah, Christopher Eccleston was the first, but everyone grew to love the 10th Doctor. And, you know, the 11th Doctor quickly grew on me, and I liked him. You know, how he looked all geeky and nerdy, the tweed jacket, the bow tie, and he invented that term. Bow ties are and always will be cool. He also brought bow ties back into fashion, because before Matt Smith's Doctor, hardly anyone wore a bow tie, and the 11th brought it in fashion.
Number 5, the 2nd Doctor.
The 2nd Doctor. What can I say? He was a lovable Doctor, I think. You know, with the baggy coat, the ragged bow tie. I mean, yeah, Matt Smith wore a bow tie, but he was the first Doctor to wear a bow tie, and he actually introduced the Doctor liking jelly babies. Yeah, the second Doctor had jelly babies, but the fourth Doctor sort of made it his own and that. But still, he had his own uniqueness. He had the recorder, and he invented the sonic screwdriver. But unfortunately, the serial where he invents it is unfortunately lost. But you never know, one day they might find it. But yeah, I loved how energetic and eccentric he was, and how he was completely different from William Hartnell's Doctor.
Number 4. The First Doctor.
The First Doctor. He was a grumpy old man, which I thought was fantastic, because he was said to be passed off as everybody's grumpy granddad and H.G. Wells and Father Christmas or something. Either way, I thought William Hartnell was a good Doctor. His wisdom was great, his oldness and stuff. I just liked him, you know, as you know, he was a great Doctor, I think, and a great actor. It's a shame he left how he did, but in a way, it was kind of good because, you know, when it was time for rest, the producers came up with a clever idea, and whoever came up with the regeneration is a genius, because Doctor Who would not have lasted as long as it has done. But yeah, also, I loved the portrayal David Bradley put upon him in An Adventure in Space and Time.
Number 3. The Third Doctor.
The Third Doctor. The dashing dandy with his mane of white hair and his flexible face, and I just liked him. He was down to earth, literally down to earth. He was energetic. He was just a brilliant actor and a brilliant Doctor. I first knew John Pertwee as Wurzel Gummidge, but you know, I like him as Doctor Who as well, and he was great as the Third Doctor. You know, even though he had enough by his final season and that, but still, I enjoyed his Doctor. He was great. He was an expert at martial arts, loved gadgets, and I will always know for driving that famous yellow motor car, Bessie.
At number 2. The Fourth Doctor.
The Fourth Doctor. Probably making Doctor Who history by being the longest running Doctor. I know the Fourth Doctor for his love of jelly babies, floppy hats, curly hair and long scarves and big smiley teeth. Also, yeah, he was the Doctor for about 7 long years, and yeah, I just enjoyed his Doctor. Most of my classic Doctor Who collections are of Tom Baker, and yeah, he was the Doctor for a lot of kids throughout the 70s and early 80s. Okay, so before I reveal my number 1 pick to you guys, I just want to throw 3 honourable mentions to some 3 Doctors that didn't make it into this top 10, but they deserve to be called out anyway. And they are...
The Fifth Doctor. The Sixth Doctor. The Seventh Doctor. Number 1. The 12th Doctor.
And coming in at number 1, I'm sure you've guessed it now, it is the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi. What can I tell you about this Doctor? I think he's unique when it comes to his voice, because he uses his proper accent. I mean, Sylvester McCoy and David Tennant didn't use their Scottish voices, but you know, I thought they were great anyway. But Peter Capaldi, he uses his Scottish accent, he has mighty fierce eyebrows, I love the hair he has, I love how he has mixtures of all Doctors in him, especially the third and first. I love the way he dresses, I love how modern he tries to make himself, even though he looks like a middle-aged person in a midlife crisis. But yeah, I just like the 12th Doctor. He's a brilliant actor, Peter Capaldi, and I think his Doctor is great. The second they revealed him in 2013, I was literally in love with the choice Stephen Moffat picked. And I wish Stephen Moffat would have given the 12th Doctor better stories to work with. But still, I think he's still going to be here for Series 10 next year. And I hope Chris Chibnall can do a good job of it and give him better stories. Well, that was it. My top 10 Doctor Who Doctors. So, do you have a top 10? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to share this video, please share. Also, yeah, like I just said, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. So, yeah. Till next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye. Oh yes, don't forget to click down below to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can follow me up on social media, Facebook, Twitter, so you can stay up to date with me and see what I get up to outside of the YouTube world. So yeah, be sure to do all that. Shh.